Hey guys, today I want to show you real quick how to whip up some keto-friendly, no-bake cookies. If you're having a chocolate craving, this will be a great way to get a chocolate fix without interrupting your keto lifestyle or your low-carb lifestyle. So it only calls for 5 ingredients, and those ingredients are peanut butter, melted butter, coconut flakes, unsweetened, and cocoa powder and vanilla extract. So I'm using the 1 1/3 cups of the organic peanut butter. I didn't have quite enough, so I've added in some almond butter, organic almond butter. And then it calls for 2 cups of unsweetened coconut flakes. So that's those. It calls for 2 tablespoons of butter. So I'm using my Kerrygold Irish butter, and it's supposed to be melted. And then it's 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, which I've got measured out, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, which I have measured out. So all we're gonna do is stick it in, all the ingredients into this bowl and mix them all up good. So I'm gonna start putting things in. So there's the coconut flakes. Here's my butter, melted butter. Here's my cocoa powder, my vanilla, and the hardest part is going to be to get this nut butter out of the, well, maybe it won't be hard. I thought it would be difficult to come out. So it's 1 1/3 cup, so I had a 2/3 cup measure and then a 1 cup measure, and I measured out another 2/3 to get to my 1 1/3 cup measurement. So now we got all that in there, and I'm just gonna mix it up. I don't make a lot of desserts, but every now and then you want something sweet. And it's good to have options when you want something sweet that's not gonna mess up your diet too much. So once we get these mixed up, we're gonna be dropping them by spoonfuls, just like you do other versions of no-bake cookies, haystacks, or whatever you wanna call them. They have different names. But we're gonna drop them by spoonfuls onto the silicone mat, and then since these are a little different, they're not going to just sit out in the room temperature and harden like the kind that you cook on the stove. So what we're going to have to do with these is stick them into the freezer for a half hour. They look about the same as the regular no-bake cookies. Okay, so I think I've got them mixed up. Well, that's my batter. Cookie batter. Now what I'm going to do is drop it by the spoonfuls onto the cooking mat. Not cooking mat, the silicone mat. It's a cutting mat, but I'm going to use it. It'll work for what I want to do with it. So let me grab another spoon. Okay, well, you guys get the idea. I've got a little more to get out, but I don't want to make the video too long. So there's a few I've put on the cutting mat. And after I get them all onto the cutting mat, they will go into the freezer for 30 minutes. And I'll come back to you with one more video with the finished product. I hope you have a blessed day, guys.